Hello, and welcome to Adventures in TV Land, another movie review edition. And today, we're going to talk about Free Guy. That's right, Free Guy, not Fall Guy, Free Guy. It's a movie starring Ryan Reynolds. It was supposed to have come out about a year and a half ago, and due to the thing still going on in the world and everything, it was delayed, and it was finally released for a short time, probably about only 45 days, but only in theaters. It's the only place you can see it currently. The premise of the movie basically is that Guy, the character that Ryan Reynolds plays, is an NPC, a non-playable character in this worldwide multiplayer video game. And due to some coding, to some people years ago, Guy begins to change. And so he begins to explore and break out of his routine and becomes involved and becomes a more deeper character involved within the game. Now, there are some other elements that go on, but that's the general synopsis. Thematically, the movie in some ways is kind of like the Truman Show, more of a lighthearted, I guess, kind of, because there are themes similar to like The Matrix. I thought of a lot myself of the movie Short Circuit from back in the 1980s, that movie about Johnny Five. Johnny Five is alive. And there are parts of this film that reminded me of that. Now, I will say that overall, I give the movie 2 big thumbs up. I'm only showing one thumb because here's one thumb. Here's the other thumb because I'm holding the camera with my one hand. But I give the film 2 thumbs up. I was thoroughly enjoyed by it. It was very funny. The overall idea is original. I mean, there are elements that are taken from different films and over time and whatnot, but the film itself is an original film. Something Hollywood really doesn't do anymore. The main characters, they were all very enjoyable. Ryan Reynolds, he's at the top of his game. I mean, this and with Deadpool and this, I mean, he's out there racking up the home runs right now. Back in the day, I wasn't that big a fan of Ryan Reynolds, but he has grown on me over time. He's not necessarily a great actor, but he is using what has been given him to go to the next level. The other performances, I can't remember the name of the main female in the film, as well as the main other secondary character, but they do a great job as well. So it's some fine acting, it's funny, it's original, it's entertaining. And not only that, though, now I know there are some critics that would disagree with this, but this movie is kind of deep on some levels. There is a part in the film where Guy's best friend is a cop. I think his name is Buddy. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, he's talking to Guy, blue shirt guy. He's talking with him. And he makes the point, I'm paraphrasing, but he says something along the lines that, even if the life he's living, it's not necessarily a real life, what really matters is this moment right now, and him talking and helping his best friend out through a tough time, and that this moment does matter regardless. That's deep. This is coming from a movie that's about characters in a video game, basically. That's a life message. All we have are each moment. Each moment. Sometimes the moments are really short. Sometimes they're kind of long. But all we have is the moment. It's up to us to grab onto and to hold on and to make the best of every moment. Sometimes making the best of those moments is, sharing some time with a good friend and trying to help them through a hard time. Other times it's saving the world. But all we have is the moment, so make the best of each and every moment. There was also a part in the movie towards the latter part of the film where the movie actually, it kind of delves into Play-Dohs. Not Play-Doh like you mold things with your hand like you're with a kid, but Plato, Plato, like a Greek philosopher, Plato's theory of the cave. And that whole theory is that the people in darkness, they don't, once you've seen the light, once you've seen the sunlight, your life is changed and will never be the same again. Once you have touched the light, everything is different. Now you can try to convince other people to follow you and to believe you, but the only way really that they'll understand and that they might leave the darkness of the cave and see the light and see the bigger world and see the bigger picture is if they see it for themselves. And there's a moment in that film towards the end where this character, I believe he's called Dude, who is basically a physical psyched up version of Ryan Reynolds, where Guy and Dude, they basically, the parable of the cave is acted out. Guy has seen the light and he makes a decision and he actually forces Dude unknowingly to see the light himself, and everything changes. It's amazing. This all coming from a movie about a video game, basically. So yes, although it is a funny movie, although it was entertaining and had some fine performances, the movie also has some deep thematic elements that if you're more calloused in life, I know things have been rough for all of us for the past couple years, honestly, and there's still a lot of crap going on. There's tons of other bad things going on that no one could have really imagined. And so it's easy to become jaded and just go on existing. But if you allow yourself, there are some deep thematic elements, things in Free Guy that can move you. And maybe, I know for me, just by watching the film, it made me feel better about my day, about life in general, even about the world and everything going on right now. Things aren't great, things aren't necessarily good, but we have each moment. So, and if you've seen the lights, you can help those around you. So, anyway, so those are some thoughts, a summed up review of sorts about Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds. I highly recommend it. I would go to the theater, go watch it, have a good time. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content. There are some other film reviews, movie reviews that I've done. However, this channel, Adventures in TV Land, is mostly a travel-based channel, life vlog. So subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if you'd like to support Adventures in TV Land, you can do so by going to Buy Me a Coffee and making a donation or becoming a member there. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.